in Greece, and I'm just getting ready to climb the sacred way where the ancient Greeks came for eons to see the oracle. And in those days, the oracle was the equivalent of what we consider therapists. And so they would come to visit the oracle, those for whom it was really the last-ditch effort, where they were in search of healing. And of course now the oracles, they didn't give, just like therapists, didn't give the answers to the problems for healing. They gave a riddle. And so the riddle then would be interpreted in terms of how you understood it, so that you would give it your own meaning, so that the answer, the correct answer, was inside of you. Very much like how we view recovery today. And here is the ancient theater. Now, the Greeks used theater for healing because they understood that there's healing in the stories themselves. Just like today we might use fairy tales or folk tales to take the images into the deepest part of our being. And the Greeks understood this, and so they told their stories and they told their Greek myths in service of healing of the psyche. Now check out this theater. You can see where people would come and they would sit and they would watch the plays, they would watch the performances, and then find some way to make some meaning of all of that in their own lives. Just as we have to watch the play that is our lives and see if we can come up with what the true meaning is for us. Can you imagine the stories here, the tragedies, the comedies, and how for all of us, we get to decide what is our story. Is our story going to be a tragic tale? Oh, her life sucked when she was born and it sucked when she died? Or is it going to be an inspirational tale? Or a tale of transformation or healing, or maybe Horatio Alger, from rags to riches? We don't get to write Act 1. The Act 1 is given to us. The script has been written, the characters have been cast, and we proceed into Act 2, where again, the script has been written, the characters have been cast, yet there is a little room for improvisation. There is a little room for ad-libbing. But Act 3 is ours to write. You get to decide. What you can't change Act 1, but Act 3, what is your story going to be? Oracles had riddles, and so I have a riddle for you. What is truer than truth? And the answer to that riddle is story, because story carries the meaning that you give to truth. So truth is greater than facts and figures. It involves story. What is it that you need to bring center stage? What is it that you need to tend to listen to, that's going to bring you the healing that you desire? So imagine telling your story, your healing story. You know the wounding all too well, but this is an opportunity now when you begin the healing journey. That's when you use your imagination, where you get to imagine your third act. You get to decide how this story is going to be for you. We can't control the past. The future, though, is another matter. The future depends on the story we get to tell in the theater of our lives. And so, from the Light of the Moon Cafe at Delphi, I invite you to think about your healing journey. What it has taken for you to find the way towards wholeness and to find the answer to the riddle from your own inner oracle that will answer your struggles with eating, your struggles with weight, so that you can tune inside, find the answer that is yours, that is embedded in your story and in your healing journey.